Hi, friends.
Welcome to the Untitled African podcast. I'm Beshi.
And I'm Brian.
And we back.
Episode 11.
Sure.
Girl, we are in the double digits. We have made it.
The consistency is crazy.
Love this.
Especially with you, the way you struggled to get here.
We're not going to talk about that. That's for off-camera shit, okay?
That's for Patreon whenever we get it.
No, that's facts. Those are Patreon stories. I can't wait till we start doing that.
I commend the consistency, though.
Look, you got to do what you got to do for what you love.
Yes.
You got to find a way to make it work.
You worked hard to get here.
Hell the fuck, yes.
But let's get started with what's happening this week.
What's plaguing the girls?
What's happening in your life first? I don't want to hear about the girls. I want to hear about my favorite girl first.
Okay, so unemployment life is very interesting.
Say more.
Because what the fuck do y'all do all day? So I've gone into this like routine where at 7:45, 7:30, I'll hear a knock on my door. Most likely my sister asking me to drive her to school because she's too good to take the bus.
She's like, you ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, and if you're listening, I'm gonna need you to stop that. Take the big cheese like the rest of us did. So after that, I come home and I'm like, all right, should I hop on LinkedIn, Indeed, or where are we going to today? I'm like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to do it, and I don't. So let me just take this time. But how do y'all feel y'all days? I really need to know. Somebody in the comments tell me, like, how do y'all feel y'all days with?
Pick up a new hobby. Fuck that.
I thought about that. I was like, what should my new hobby be?
But they say like finding a job is a job in and of itself. So
you really got to be on it. Like the first week after I was, let go from my job, I was like, boom, Monday every day, like on it. 9 to 12. It was like 9 to 12. I was like LinkedIn, Wow. Then 12 to like 3, I was on Indeed, nothing else. And then after 3 o'clock, I was all right, I'm clocking out.
Right.
And then I was just like, But yeah, I was just like, fuck that bitch. I do not want to do this anymore. No, I just want to like lay in bed and just
exist.
Right now I'm considering just, abandoning everything and just moving. Or just going on like a 3-month sabbatical and just disappearing from life for a little bit.
I'm not mad at that.
Right?
That actually, I get that.
Let me have my, European gap year student.
Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But they didn't have Eat, Pray, Love with these kind of economic recession and inflation prices.
Baby, let me tell you. The way I was looking at some of these flights, I was like, maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Don't want to go.
But it's okay. I'm still holding on for South Africa whenever you decide.
So are you still trying to leave us next month?
For...
Was it Italy?
Oh, yeah, I'm still going. That's still happening.
You said I'm not canceling.
But that ticket was booked a long time ago.
I figured.
I was like, and it's a non-refundable,
exchangeable type.
Yeah. So it's either you either take the ticket or
somebody else gonna
you pay $200 to even cancel or even rebook it. So
no.
Yeah. And then I don't even get miles on that shit.
Why?
Apparently starting January 2022, Delta was like, no more miles for non-refundable, non-cancelable tickets. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, Delta is bugging. Y'all got too much money.
This is why all y'all pilots is fucking striking and rioting in the streets.
Because there's no reason for that.
None whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, that's what's going on. If anybody has any tips and tricks in staying fucking motivated and not becoming couch potato, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, don't spend all day on it, maybe.
Oh no, I don't. Fuck no, I don't want to be applying for jobs all day.
Well, don't listen to me. I think when I applied for jobs, I did it for like 2 hours every month. That's even a little dangerous.
Not 2 hours every month.
That's even a little for like a type of. Well, I wasn't applying for corporate jobs, but for the type of work I was willing to do outside of like acting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 5 months to finish a portfolio that I had in my dress. Because first of all, it kept crashing. So I was like, it's a sign. I'm not meant to do it.
I'm not meant to do nothing.
I would spend 10 minutes on it and it would crash. And I'd be like, I'm done looking at it. And I wouldn't go back to it for another 3 weeks.
Indeed crashed on me too one day. And I was like, oh, guess I'm just not meant to work today.
Clearly. God, is this you?
God, is this fine?
Saying this corporate life is not for me.
No, it's bullshit.
But I do hope you find something that you really
But
enjoy soon.
but that's the thing though. It's like I don't really feel like I'm in a rush to find
Mm,
something.
don't be.
I just want to kind of exist for now. I don't know. I feel like the past year I've just been working, and like
Mm.
I've completely neglected so many aspects of my actual like personal life
Mm.
that I really want to get back into. But now that I'm just kind of just sedentary. It's just like I have no motivation to get back into it. So I'm like, okay, I need to
That's
find
true.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so hard. It's like,
it's weird. It's a weird
yeah,
process,
so
but
there's a thin line to navigate, like doing what you want to do versus doing what you have to do. Because sometimes doing what you have to do will push you to start doing the things what you want to do,
right,
but also it can make you not want to do any of that.
it's a whole process. But
Yeah.
how have you been?
I've been good. This week has been pretty good
Congratulations are in order.
for.
Our girl's first national commercial. Don't be coy. Don't be coy.
I'm
Go ahead, studio
crying.
audience, snap for her.
Thank you, studio audience. Thank you, co-host.
But like, that's huge in itself. How's
Yeah,
that feel?
I mean, it feels nice.
National television and radio
Yes, and then actually
commercial
when it started airing,
and a social media
yeah, and they
thing.
had us actually go to their headquarters to shoot an internal commercial. Well, it was like more unscripted type stuff, and that was fun. I was like, oh, y'all taking care of me.
Look at her.
Thank you. It's so funny
Listen.
because like at church, all the Kenyans are like, "Oh, I seen you on TV," and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you
All
know
the
what?
aunties coming up to you talking about
Hey,
something. So now that you're in Hollywood,
right.
can you
It's like, oh,
talk to Idris Elba for me?
so now y'all support me leaving CNN, huh? All of a sudden, all of a
Have your
sudden,
parents seen it
yeah, they have.
on TV like airing?
No,
Oh,
they saw like a link I sent them. But
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like if they saw like on TV,
They're
that
gonna be like,
really make them feel
whoa.
like, okay,
Okay, now
maybe
maybe
give
it,
this a try.
mm,
Yeah,
that's good.
but yeah,
How's that been feeling? Like,
it's been funny because people would text me to be like, "Oh, I just heard you and I just saw you," and it's weird because it's not like I just came up to you and talked to you.
oh, and you're like, girl, what are you talking about? I'm at home. How you see me?
Like I don't know how to respond. I'm just like, "Oh, cool," because it is cool, but
She's a celebrity now,
it's
guys.
also weird.
She's a celebrity now.
I'm crying. I'm just glad it's something appropriate for my parents and the Kenyans to see. Now, don't check for nothing else. I have no promises.
Don't check her reel. Don't check her reel.
Look,
because some projects have not been very, NSFW.
Yeah, so we're just gonna be grateful for.
We love the range though.
Yes, but it's been a good week. That's been new.
What else is happening?
Let's talk about what else has been happening. First of all, Beyonce.
Girl, we're gonna talk about her every fucking episode. She's literally on the top of literally, if y'all, every segment we produced for the past 3 episodes has been Beyonce.
Right.
Renaissance.
Right.
Yes, but this girl,
she keeps on working. Like as soon as she
will not quit.
Right. When she's off our necks, then we can be off of her. Yeah.
She's scalping the bitches. But what's going on with her? What'd she do this time?
Act 2. Enlightenment.
Girl, she dropped it and then said, "Oh, that was not supposed to happen," because it cleared out. You can't find it anywhere. Mm-hmm. Miss Girl, somebody fucked up.
I'm telling you, I swear she's doing this on purpose, bro.
Somebody fucked up. Either her social media team or somebody on the PR team released that title a little too early, but apparently it's supposed to be coming August 20th, 2022. Act 2, Enlightenment.
So now, unless she wanted it to do it like a premiere, like the way she did self-titled, where it just drops, nobody knew.
But I don't think it was supposed to be that, because she even teased Renaissance though. She gave us a release date. She's back to doing like regular music industry type like following. Yeah. But now that she's doing like Act 1, 2, and 3, I don't know if they're gonna be this close together. This is very close. Actually.
That's very close. That's why I'm like
less than a month for between.
Yeah.
Renaissance and Enlightenment.
That's what 10 days away. Oh, please come.
But have we speculated? What do we think it is?
I don't know. I've heard some rumors.
I
think this one will be more about like love.
Who do you know at Parkwood? You heard rumors. Who you know?
Rumors.
Oh, okay.
Not too much now.
The Beehive is busy buzzing.
Yes, and I feel like they're saying it might be about like love. After they say the period after the Renaissance was Enlightenment. So this one might be more about like
Is she
love
following
and
like
accepting.
medieval? Is it medieval or like 18th century? The Renaissance,
That's
Enlightenment.
19.
What happened after Enlightenment?
Girl, I don't know
The
all
plague.
that.
Ooh.
Oh,
She plaguing the girls.
we
I'm
already
kidding.
here.
No, honestly, but
I would love. I think it might be a little bit more love, or maybe spiritual. I don't know.
my theory is it's gonna be visuals for the Renaissance.
Ooh.
Because
Oh.
Renaissance was
Okay.
the coming, right?
Yeah.
Enlightenment when people like, oh,
See the
realizations.
visual
See
with it.
exactly. See, me and B are here.
Ooh.
I'm on the Parkwood Creative team, y'all.
Ooh,
Y'all didn't know.
number and
If y'all
B
didn't know,
taking over.
period. But like, that's my theory. I think it's the visuals for Renaissance.
Okay, so it's not its own album; it's
No.
the visuals. Okay.
My theory is it's visuals for the Renaissance.
I could see that. I like that.
I think it's a smarter move.
Yeah.
Because then you give, it's like 3 different, things, but it's all within the same project.
Yeah.
And then Act 3 will be the tour.
Okay.
That's my theory.
But the girls are saying after the 3 acts are done,
she's gone for good.
Is it retirement?
I say Vegas residency.
Yeah.
I think that's the next move for her. I think it gives her stability. She can still take care of the kids, still work on Ivy Park, but still entertain, which she loves to do.
Yeah. Or maybe she'll do like Solange and she'll be like, actually, I'm going to be in New York in 36 hours, so be there, be square. Bye.
Pull up to the Guggenheim. I'm performing.
Right. Exactly.
Or like Frank Ocean just pops up at some random, like, dingy, like, dark club in like Paris or some shit.
Right.
I'm DJing. Come through.
Right.
What the fuck? Like,
but she's just like, I'm over all the.
But did you see the guest list for Club Renaissance in New York?
I didn't, but I saw Chloe Bailey there. That's all.
Chloe Bailey was there. Childish Gambino, Kendrick Lamar, Jill Scott.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, okay,
Childish
these are.
Gambino. What do you think of his fit? Did you see it?
Girl, I said, okay, work, mistake.
I'm here for like the idea. Show that skin. Let it out. If Childish Gambino gonna do anything else, he's gonna show off his regular body. And I love that for him.
I heard Chris Brown was clowning him for that fit though.
I
was like, Chris, you're the last person to be talking shit.
About anybody, about anything.
Period.
About anything.
But I wish I would have been invited to Club Renaissance. And Miss Tina was there. Miss Tina looked like she was having a good time. Miss Tina came there to dance. Miss Tina came there to listen and support and just dance and have a good time. She looked so good.
Oh, I bet.
I was like, how do I not get invited? Right. Because she hosted the first one. I think it was like in London. I was like, why the fuck they get all the good shit?
Yeah, like you said.
And then she brought it to New York. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess. I'm waiting for the Atlanta Club restaurant. We have still yet to go out to hear this, like, in the streets with the people.
Actually,
I have not found anywhere that's, like, playing that, like...
on Sunday where we were supposed to go.
They did not. Tell me they did not.
Okay, but they didn't play it, like, respectfully so. But the DJ did drop a song that wasn't Break My Soul. I think he actually played... Might have been Church Girl and What's After Church Girl. Like, he played 2 songs in a row that were, like... supposed to be consecutive. I was like, okay, assignment understood on that part for the DJ.
Was it Church Girl and then Move?
Maybe.
Move out the way. I'll move my girls.
I was just dancing. I was like, oh my god.
It's Renaissance. Get the fuck up and move.
Really put it together that like which songs were playing.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw this Instagram stories from this past like Sunday at the Alma Piano thing. That looked like so much fun. I wish I would have gone.
Yeah, we need to go. We're gonna go.
But moving on from Beyonce, what else is happening?
One more thing. I need release. I need something because I have not listened to any other music unless you count the
Yo, she's had us in a chokehold. Me neither, girl. There has no other album has touched my ears.
Yo.
No other music, no other artists, no other songs. It's been, and my thing is though, I keep replaying Plastic Off the Sofa into Virgo's Groove over and over and over. That transition gets me. Like there is something that happens. Oh, and then what's the other one?
Energy into Break or
no. Yes, Energy into Break My Soul. Oh,
so clean.
When you be hearing Big Frida, I'm about to explode. Get off the floor. Get up on your neck. Get up. Yes. Break My Soul. She knew what she was doing when she released it as a single because y'all didn't fuck with it as a single. But when she said, "Oh wait till I drop this project,"
The whole
it makes so much more
thing.
sense within the like scope of the project.
Yes.
So good.
I just be like, oh wait, we're on the 5th song already. I thought we were still on I'm That Girl. It's because I've been just like
in it.
Yes.
In the sauce. Lost in the motherfucking sauce.
Yeah.
But yeah, she needs to release the whole.
I think I'm That Girl is my favorite. It's
I'm
just such boss
girl.
bitch energy. I'm like, yes.
I will say though, this past weekend I did hear some a Beyonce fan who was not a fan of the album. I know. I was like, and I was really trying to defend it, and I was like, okay. I could hear their points that they were making about.
They're making like
valid, you know.
Yeah,
I was like, you know, this doesn't sound like her. It's not really. I was like, well, you know, it's experimental. She was like, yeah, but you know, Beyonce's been experimental before in the past, but it still sounded like her. There was still like a story with it. This album does. So I was like, okay, well, I kind of get that, but I was like, wait, there are Beyonce fans out there who are not fucking with the album.
That's crazy to me.
And then I found a whole Twitter. I was like, oh, and I got on Twitter. I was like, are there people who don't fuck with this album?
Y'all need to be quiet like Trump supporters. Okay? Keep that to yourself.
You hear Courtney said, shut it. We don't want to hear it.
Not too much now. Anyways, thank you, babe, for blessing us.
No, thank you for blessing our ears.
Yes.
Because I promise you, this album is going straight into December. I feel like this bitch is gonna be number one till through the entire year.
Not even through December, because when SAD comes around, that seasonal affective disorder, whatever,
seasonal depression hits, bitch is gonna be like, I'm not sad no more. I got Renaissance.
Yeah. I'm not sad no more. I'm not gay no more. I'm delicious. Brian, goodbye.
Not as facts.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't wait. It's gonna be. I'm very excited for Enlightenment. Can't wait to see what that's gonna be. The bitch is always gonna gag us, so
yeah, exactly.
So I know it's just gonna be good as fuck.
Me too. I have high hopes.
Thank you, Queen Bee.
Thank you, Mama. Auntie.
We love you.
Speaking of queens, I'm sorry.
Oh God, girl.
Serena Williams.
Oh yes.
Might be not retiring, but
stepping back,
evolving away from tennis.
When I read this headline,
okay.
No, the reason being is because Serena has worked very hard. Like if you really look into her story, like she has been through a lot, and not only that, because you know her husband's white, she's gotten even more flag from that. The lady deserves rest. Like she's worked hard.
And I heard her pregnancy was very much like difficult. Like
no, her pregnancy was beautiful, but it was.
No, I'm saying like the birth. Yeah, that was kind
of delivery and afterwards.
Maybe that took a toll.
Yeah, I mean, she even talked about it on her HBO special. What is it called, Serena or something? And she talked about like how it's been hard for her to come back as a mother, not only physically, like trying to get her body back and that motivation back, but also emotionally being away from Queen Olympia.
Yeah.
Her daughter.
That beautiful baby.
Yeah. And like, I guess now she's finally, because that was what, like 2 or so years ago, I think she's finally like, I really.
But what is a world without Serena at the top of the tennis game?
That's what I'm saying, and I think that's also what she's questioning.
Wait, I'm forgetting. We still have Venus. What are we talking about? I'm like, we still have Venus.
You know, Venus was apparently like on top of Serena. Like Serena had to work her way up. To get to where Venus. I didn't know that. This
is why you gotta watch King Richard.
But I watched Serena's documentary, or maybe I just forgot.
No, but King Richard goes into like how Venus was originally the one who they put forward like to start in tennis, and like she was the one that they were coaching the most, and they were like, Serena, you'll get your chance, you know, hold on. But then there's this one scene where she actually ended up her sister Venus was going to compete in like a tournament, and then the whole family was there, but then Serena secretly signed herself up for like another junior tournament for like a different age group, and was actually beating these kids. And so some random dad just came through and was like, yo, your daughter's killing it out there too, you know, not only her. So, and then their dad was just like, what are you talking about? So he was like, yeah, on the other court. So the mom and dad go over, and who do they see but Serena killing it. And even in the ending of the movie, I think, I don't want to spoil it for you, but
you about to spoil it.
But I'm about to spoil it, because if you haven't seen it now, what are you doing? This is like 2 years ago now.
It's not been 2 years.
The
Okay,
movie was
whatever.
not.
Say
The
your
movie was not.
spoiler.
So he literally goes, your sister may have been first, but you're gonna change the game.
Ooh,
Literally,
he
yeah.
called it.
So he called it. He sure did. But I think I think it's time for her. I'm kind of agree with you, Courtney. Now I think it is.
Yeah, I think she sees that, but it's like something she's been doing since she said she remembers seeing a video of her at 18 months with the racket. And like she was like, because this is everything she's done. She's built up to
Oh
like when you've
yeah,
lived your whole life doing this thing and being so good at
and being
it.
at the top of your game so much.
Exactly. And then now all of a sudden after like 4 decades pretty much of doing this thing that you love and you're
Because
the
I don't know
best
any
at.
other besides her and Naomi Osaka.
Mm.
I don't know any other women of color in the game like that.
Wasn't there another girl?
And the Kenyan
No.
girl that we talked about.
Yes. But yeah, like, so I understand Serena because she's like, and she's kind of mad because she's like, if I was a man, I would not be feeling this way. I would not have had.
Rafael
these-
Nadal hasn't quit yet.
Yeah, but they don't have that same mental, physical toll that
It
it
takes because yeah.
So I feel for her, but I'm
Shout
glad
out-
she's listening to herself.
Serena, if you're listening, girl, we'd love to have you on the podcast. You'd be an amazing guest.
Yes, please. We
Come-
can.
Come give us young folks some, motivation and
Yeah.
inspiration.
Talk to us about your venture capital business. Like, let's learn from you.
You know what I really want to do? Well, here's my thing though. Now that she's off, are her and Megan, gonna
Megan
be
who? The Stallion?
No, not Megan the Stallion.
Like,
The Duchess of Sussex. Well, they're friends. So I'm like, okay, well, can you imagine like a mommy and me class with Megan,
Oh my gosh.
Serena,
Oh my gosh.
and then Beyonce?
That's too iconic. They wouldn't let it happen. The world would
Oh my god!
implode.
Like, could you imagine
The
though?
world would implode.
The queen would be like, no. Queen would
That's-
shut that shit down.
Right, that's too much
But I'm
power.
saying, like, can you imagine? Like, I'm literally just picturing like Megan and Serena just like chilling in their fucking at Tyler Perry's like house that they're renting it
that.
from, and being
That's so
like, "Yo,
cute.
girl, come over. We drinking wine. The dad's got the kids,
That is so cute, actually. I would love them to have like a little like
girlfriends,
yeah, like at least one episode of just them talking about shit.
being parents and struggling with fame and
Yeah,
shit.
their
That'd be
come up.
cute.
Yes.
I would love that.
Anything they have to say, honestly.
Well, shout out to you, Serena. Let us know what you do next, girl, because we're gonna support no matter what.
yes.
That was always my goal, is to go see her at like Wimbledon or something.
Oh
But
my gosh! Imagine.
I guess it's okay. We still got Naomi.
Yes.
Naomi Osaka's still holding on for
That's
us.
our generation.
That's our girl.
I don't know if people are still talking about this, but Neo apparently like ain't shit. Which I mean, we kind of knew, but
That bald-headed milk dud. I'm sick and tired.
Because how you getting played by an almond joy? Everybody knows.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Not the almond joy. No, Neo. This nonsense is absolutely killing me, because how do you marry a woman and then let other women just
Run through you,
literally?
whore. This time I'm slut shaming.
No, Neo's a whore, because the whole time that he was dating and married to this girl, this woman, he was really over here having unprotected sex with multiple women and then still going home and having sex with her.
And she said throughout the 8 years.
Like, exactly.
Who is still checking for Neo? I want to know. Like, are you hiring these women? Because ain't nobody sleeping with Neo thinking that's gonna get them ahead.
Unless he's giving you like coin and you signing an NDA. That's the only thing I'm thinking, is because it's Neo. My thing is, it's got to be like 45-year-old like pussy. That's what I'm really like chalking it up to.
I don't think so.
It got to be women that really used to fuck with that nigga hard.
I think Neo hires Instagram models to fuck him to feel better about himself because nobody cares about him anymore.
You think?
Yes.
Wasn't there like a sex tape that came out of from him?
No.
Like his like nudes or something leaked once. Honestly, Neo gave absolute wannabe light skin whore.
What does that mean?
Like, he's a wannabe light skin, so he's out here whoring, thinking that this is what light skins be doing, which is true. But light skins, be they be getting poom poom like it's nothing. Because girls fuck with their light skins like that. But I'm just saying, Neo gives off like, Oh, this is the perfect energy. Neil gives off where my hug at energy.
Yes.
Grew up, kind of
some
got
money.
successful, and it's like, oh, now everybody want to fuck with me now. So what, you know? And now he's just like going around making up for the time lost. Because ain't nobody was fucking with that milk dud to begin with.
Yeah, because I feel like it's all ego for him.
And I have a feeling all these Instagram models that he is hiring to fuck, they're all asking him to keep the hat on, please. Yeah, I said it. They're all asking him to keep that hat on because tell me, the day you found out what Neil looks like without his hat, you said, ooh.
That's why he doesn't have a hairline.
Girl, ain't no hair there to have a hairline.
But I'm saying,
it's
like,
all forehead. Like, his entire head is a forehead.
He has alopecia because he wears that hat constantly. No, you can't say
now I'm about to feel bad. Don't say that.
No, he doesn't have. No, she's saying that because of the hat wearing, he has alopecia, and so his hairline has
traction alopecia.
Yeah. He's always
he's caused it himself.
He needs a beard or something. I think that's also he's just like a dome.
He found his thing. He found his thing, which is a hat.
Yeah.
But now he always has to wear it for people to find him attractive.
Yeah, I know you can afford a good lace beard, like whatever the
not the lace beard, girl.
Technology is going somewhere.
Honestly, men's hair care has really grown in the past like 10 years.
Exactly.
I was out here.
Mad at him doing that.
Listen, hair pieces are a lot stronger and a lot better than you know.
That hat can only do so much. We can still see you without it.
And for the ones who are still fucking with Neil, leave that man alone.
Who is? Because we're not even talking about his previous wife.
His current.
And like whom he made have her tubes tied only to leave her and have babies with another woman.
This man.
I can't.
It's giving. Honestly, is it the same one that are fucking on Usher? That were fucking on Usher getting herpes?
What do you mean?
You remember when Usher, that whole thing came out that he was fucking other women and giving them herpes? Apparently.
Oh yeah, that woman did come out and say that.
Are these the same women that are still fucking with Neo? It feels like they'd all be in the same age range.
No, I feel like Usher has a higher caliber of women.
Because I still fuck Usher. I'm sorry.
I
still let him hit.
Usher is still fine. I don't know that Neo has ever been fine. He's just had money and like fame.
Honestly, we've given this man more airtime than he actually deserves.
Yeah,
so,
moving on.
Moving the fuck on.
I hope all of you girls are watching your rap shit. What else is on there? The
Sweet Life, LA. All your Issa Rae shows. Make sure you get them all in.
The HBO Max original movies.
True.
Because we don't know how much longer we're gonna have it at this point.
This whole Discovery nonsense has really had me just
so if
discombobulated because how does HBO Max get bought out by Discovery?
I don't know, because, I was working for Warner Media when this thing came out, and I was like, Discovery? Like, Discovery
Do they have that coin? Like, do they have that much, like, clout to be able to be like, we snatching up the girls?
Like, Warner Media just bought, like, CNN, TNT, like, Turner, and all of these other things.
Right.
So they were even bigger. And then Discovery was like, I'm going to take you and become even bigger. So I'm just like, how much money does Discovery have to have control of CNN, TNT, TBS, which they're getting rid of, those last two, HBO.
Wait, they're getting rid of TNT and TBS? Like the TV channels?
I think so, yeah. And they're like programming. Yeah, and they read something like that.
Where am I going to be watching my reruns, though? Because TBS be having all the reruns.
They do.
And then TNT be having the reruns of all the, like, buddy cop shows.
Yeah, they're over Turner, honey. They're over her.
Damn.
They're over Ted Turner and her networking programs.
He had to go anywhere. I heard he was racist.
But, Discovery is just, like, people are starting to speculate that, like, Discovery is going to make a streaming platform.
Well, they have a streaming platform.
See, and the fact
Discovery has a streaming. It's called Discovery Plus.
Oh yeah,
they have a streaming platform.
But they're saying that they might make. Okay, this one is a rumor.
They're acquiring other streaming services in order to be purchased.
No, that Discovery is gonna make itself a big streaming platform, and HBO Max is gonna be a platform within Discovery. So HBO Max will no longer have its own things, which is a problem because HBO Max is already getting rid of titles and stuff without even saying it, like their own original programming. It's not like, oh, we no longer have rights to Harry Potter, so that's gotta go.
At least Netflix lets you know, like, hey, after this date, these
It's
few titles
over.
will
It's
no longer be
over.
available on Netflix. And
And
then you'll be like,
HBO does
okay.
that. Like they say, hey, titles leaving this week or this month. Didn't say nothing about like 4 movies that they got rid of that were HBO Max original. That's just what kills me. Y'all made this. Y'all created this.
I can't.
And y'all are getting rid of it and you're not even saying anything. Like, what is happening? But
no one of the girls is up in arms about they're not getting the same paychecks.
yeah, and the girls are saying like with the CEO or whomever who has, top exec.
This is a bad plan.
Yeah, saying they
I
want to
don't see
lean
this
more
being
towards
good.
like reality TV and not as much of their original scripted content and that kind of stuff. They want their own Love Island bag kind of thing. And it's like you can do that without getting rid of like the quality entertainment and like the writers and performers and people who need this.
Well, all I can say is good luck to y'all girls, because as long as they don't get rid of, I don't think they're gonna get rid of any Issa Rae, children.
Did you see her tweet? She was like, "Who I gotta seduce and scheme and Discovery and
to keep my shit on air, bitch."
Right.
We just hit season 1 on some of these shows.
Right.
Because I'm still low-key kind of watching Insecure like back again.
Oh, it's such a good show.
I'm just having my own little Insecure Sundays.
That's so cute.
Wait, so what about Euphoria?
Oh, Euphoria ain't going nowhere.
You don't think
Euphoria is a part of the culture now, and I think they know not to mess that up, not to take that anywhere.
I'm scared for the black shows. It's giving very much what happened when WB acquired like all the black shows or the black network.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared of that one show that we were talking about a few episodes ago of the
rap shit.
No, was she Pakistani? I feel like I change her ethnicity every time.
Oh, wait.
The trans woman.
Yes, sort of.
Yes,
sort of.
Thank you. That has been killing me. I feel like shows like that are more original and
like there's such a niche audience that they don't think is big enough to like keep around.
That's the
same shit they did to all the good shows on was it WNB or what was the black show? The black channel that had all the good shows.
Was it not the game or it was on
No,
CW?
Not the CW. Before the CW became the CW.
Land.
TV, was it TV1? Or something like that?
No, what was 1-on-1 on?
It was, the network I'm talking about. Before, so when WB purchased that TV network, they got rid of all like Moesha, the Parkers, all those good like black shows like went. It's giving very much that's exactly what's about to happen. They're about to get rid of a lot of good, very niche audience, like very much needed shows that we all loved, and we're all just gonna be stuck with a bunch of white people on reality TV shows again.
It's just so dumb because it's like you see how successful those shows were. You see how successful they can be.
And there's an audience for them that's like hungry for it. So why
streaming is literally copying the cable like
I'm like,
blueprint.
Weren't y'all supposed to be the disruptors of like cable
cutters?
I know, like we were. Y'all all had us ready to fucking cancel Comcast, DirecTV. Meanwhile,
the girls were scared, and them cable providers were scared.
And now they're like, "Oh, y'all hoes gonna be back now,
right?
Y'all
because at least we give you something to watch. Y'all don't have to pick every time."
But I looked recently because when you get unemployed, you got to start looking at your budgets. So I started checking. I looked at all the streaming services that I'm signed up for. But I was hitting cancel so quick. I was hitting cancel, pause, whatever I could do. I was like, it was like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, Apple TV, Disney Plus. Yup. All this. I was like, ooh, yeah, cancel. That's why I texted you. I was like, girl, you got that link to that free TV show. I was like, where can I watch all these shows for free and not have to pay? Yup, we going illegal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can have a couple months of no Netflix. Like, not a big deal.
And it's so weird because like you literally only have some of these streaming services for such a short time for the show that's coming on.
Yeah.
Once that show's done, you're like, I don't even be watching that shit. Like there's only a period of time where I'm like actually watching Apple TV, or else I'm just like, okay, cutting it off.
Yeah.
Like Ted Lasso, I really love that show.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's such a good like little feel good show if you need like a.
What is that on? Is that on
Apple TV?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When I tell you I watched that show, I was like, I just want to sit back, watch this little white man from America try to teach, these little roughneck British football playing boys about life. Yeah, and it's such a
Uh-uh.
good and it's such a happy-go-lucky show. Like you just watch it and either laugh or smile. I
Oh,
put it on and just to feel good,
I love
and I'm
that.
like, okay, this is nice. But then when it's over, it's like, all right, cancel Apple TV. That was
Look,
cute.
yeah, because I feel like I only get on some of these. I get on one streaming site at a time. It's like, oh my god, 3 months of straight Hulu. Okay, 3 months of straight Netflix because I'm watching a specific show or these specific shows because I'm on the site now.
And
And then
then
after that, on to the next.
I'm still waiting for that one streaming service because then there's even the little smaller ones like
Hmm.
Roku. Is it Roku or
Peacock or
yeah? There's all that
Tubi.
two. Yeah. What was that other one that came out that everybody?
Zeus, is that no? That's a TV network. That's a channel.
Is it a TV
I
network?
think that's a channel. Yeah, I
Oh, but
think.
then there's
Or
that's
maybe
what I'm
it's
saying.
I
There's
don't
all
know.
these others, and then actual TV networks are now you got to subscribe to watch it. Like that movie from BET Plus about that
Zola or what is it?
no, it's about this black dude. The Black Boy
What?
Blues or something like that.
Oh,
About
I
this gay black dude, and it was featuring two
oh,
dark skinned melanated
yes, I
men
was
as
meaning to watch
it's
that.
on BET Plus, and
Oh,
you gotta
that's why.
subscribe. I
That's why I
said,
didn't. That's why I didn't. Oh.
can I not watch it on TV? Like BET? Why is
Oh
it
yeah, because BT's still a TV show.
even what's that other one? It's based off of the movie about the three white women who get divorced. But it's got Jill Scott.
Jill Scott's not a white woman.
No, but it's based off of the movie.
Oh,
They turned it into a show, but then it was three black women now.
Oh,
Fuck, what is the name of
what
that?
about the one with Brandy and all of the former
That was on
pop
Fox.
stars?
That was on Fox.
Okay.
But you see, now you got to start finding. There's so many niche shows,
Bruh, and it's so hard because now that everybody wants to be a streaming site, it's like, oh, what is this on? I should be able to watch it. Oh wait, no, this one is on
bruh.
freaking
If you've ever
Stars
had,
Premium Plus, whatever.
if you've ever had to Google a show and then you click on where can I watch it on Google, and you see you gotta pay, and you're not subscribed to any. You're
Any of them.
It was cute. I'll just watch the clips on fucking TikTok.
Look, that's when I exit out and forget about the show completely. Because
Okay.
honestly, and you know what's even worse? When you see it's on Hulu, when you see it's on Amazon, when you see it's on a subscription you actually have, and they're still like,
you gotta pay to rent it,
honey.
Oh, you gotta have a TV subscription to be able to watch this.
On top of what you're already paying, we need more.
I'm like, bruh.
What is the point of you? So now they're trying to be like cable with Showtime and all of that other stuff. It's
yes,
like,
that is exactly. I'm like, this isn't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yes.
I say, can I honestly? At this point, I'm just like, let me just throw my TV away and just.
I need to read a book.
Honestly,
Anyways,
it's looking like
I've been meaning to finish this book.
It's been a minute, but I'm over streaming services in general. Discovery, good luck with purchasing HBO. Whatever y'all got planned, leave my shows. Just make sure I still got all my shows, okay?
Please.
Give me my Rap Shit, my Insecure, and a couple other ones that are in my inbox right now. That I haven't finished.
Whatever's on my watch list. I haven't.
Literally.
I haven't watched Watchmen yet. Please.
You haven't seen The Watchmen?
I haven't.
Girl, get on it.
I know.
But that leads into our favorite segment, This Week in Black Entertainment. This is a big rich town.
Come on.
I just came from the poorest part. What's this week life?
Oh, sweet life, sweet life.
No, it is not the Frank Ocean song.
You're trying to sing the actual theme song.
Yes.
I swear Issa Rae wanted that to be the theme song, but the amount of money that
I think she couldn't.
cost
I don't think she could get the clearance for
to
Frank
play
Ocean.
every episode.
But she's played Frank Ocean on Insecure before.
But as a theme song, I feel like it's different.
I'm sure Frank would have been cool with it. It's just
no, because the way these girls are acting, I wouldn't have been cool with it either.
Well, since we're talking about Sweet Life, let's get into Sweet Life. The first 4 episodes premiered, dropped on HBO Max. And the girls are fighting.
The girls are catty.
The girl, and by the girls, I mean even the niggas.
Like everybody involved.
Within the first episode.
I was like,
within the first episode, poor Brie, she was just trying to launch her little body butter launch, and just first episode, everybody's like, Now we finna deal with the
We need to
past
talk
shit.
about this stuff that happened a year ago.
I'm like, I thought y'all squashed this.
Wasn't
Y'all had
that
a
what
whole
the
summer,
point
a
of
whole
having this
winter.
girl on as the reunion host, so she can be like, "Black girl,
Guys,
nah."
let's come together, you know. But the girls are still back at. So basically, the main girls, which is Amanda, Tylen, and what's the light skinned girl?
Brie or Becky.
Becky and Brie still felt that PJ did not properly apologize to them about the shit that went down.
Yeah.
He apologized to Miami. Miami was like, I don't accept your apology. Thank you. Move on. Fuck nigga. Bye. Whatever.
I don't feel like he really apologized either.
Even in that recap, I was just like, that was not even an apology. But they felt that he never really apologized. And then he's going to go on a radio show and then talk about them.
Yeah, or his grievances.
Be like, this is my issue with this, da 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 da. And so they confront him at Bree's little launch.
Mess.
Speaking of Bree's little launch, girl.
BBB.
That's all I care. BBB.
Body
butter by
butter,
Brie.
yeah.
Body butter by Brie.
Butter.
I was like, girl, it's too much alliteration.
I love it.
I can't.
I love Brie.
But she's cute. I love her.
My favorite character on
but
there.
I want to know, girl, were you not cold?
What did Cardi B say? Hoes never get cold.
Oh, never gets cold?
When you got an outfit that fire, bitch, it don't matter if it's 0 degrees outside because you look the fuck good.
She looked good as hell, but all I can think of, damn, I know she gonna be cold as hell. I know there is a PA standing off camera somewhere with a goddamn
every time she's out
puffer, with a goddamn puffer, and she's I promise you, they had heat lamps in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
because how you gonna have a lace and lingerie party as your launch? I get it, you know, they had massages, it was, you know, body butter, understandable. You know, she was trying to give a vibe.
Yeah,
all I can think of, I know them hoes are cold as hell. I know I'm cold as hell. Then Miami walked through. When I saw what Miami was wearing, I said, oh, that's how we showing up to the first episode. She said, I'm setting the vibe now. I hope y'all hoes know I'm here.
Miami always sets the tune.
When she walked in the room, she's like, I'm here, bitches.
Her presence is known.
But so the girls decided to confront PJ about what he said on the radio show and him not apologizing. And then shit goes completely awry. So then Amanda's man, Rob, decides to just hop in and be like, ooh. And be like, Thailand, da, 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 you know, it's all dead. Something about, you know, anti-Thailand or whatever. And then Thailand was like, that's what your pussy ass nigga. That's okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what's tea? The girls are fighting.
That he was on somebody's dick.
PJ's dick, because now PJ was like, is Loki kind of trying to be Rob's manager because Rob is trying to quit being a teacher and go into comedy while at the same time trying to move in with Amanda.
There's so much going on.
Girl, and it's only the first 4 episodes. Bruh. There's already a girls' trip and the girls already fighting on that trip.
Oh my god, that ending. She said no,
cause y'all some fake ass bitches. Like how y'all? And then it just went to cut.
I was like, bitch, next episode.
And then it was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, like Issa really said, oh, y'all thought season 1 was gonna be it. Season 2 is gonna be that girl.
Yeah, because you know, I was watching the end of season 1 and they were fighting and I was hooked. And I hate it because they were.
Oh yeah.
I feel like everybody's wrong. And the show, yeah, everybody's wrong in one way.
It's a bunch of 20-year-olds who think they're like, you know, they know better, or like they're gonna be, you know.
Yes.
Girl, like obviously no.
Like y'all are.
I promise you, they're all gonna look back on this. It's gonna be like The Hills. They're all gonna look back and be like, bro, that fight was so fucking stupid. I don't even know why.
I feel like that's your 20s.
Hell yeah. You get into the most unnecessary fights over the dumbest shit with your friends, and it's just like, girl, what was even the point? And so then
never that deep.
And then now we have a bunch of new people on the show. Because there was the couple from Thailand's birthday trip to Mexico.
Oh, yeah, they're on there more.
Yeah.
Oh, girl seems like a whole new woman. I'm like, are you sure
yep, that's not the same girl that we saw in Mexico.
Y'all made her seem so messy.
We thought we was going to get like a C nasty part 2. Going to be like, ah.
But
Miss Girl came. She said, I'm here for business. I'm here to work. Meanwhile, her man is already getting into fights off season.
Gerald?
Not Gerald. So the new girl's man.
Yeah.
Kaylin. Kaylin?
Yeah, he was fighting with Gerald.
He was fighting with Gerald because apparently what do they call themselves?
Get this man
The
off
Wood
my...
hosted some event at our club in LA, and then he all of a sudden was like hopped up on stage and tried to grab the mic from the DJ, and then it became a whole discussion.
Now
and
he
then,
got kicked out the club.
Then apparently Gerald called security. I was like, "Hey, yo, can you get this man off the stage?" Gerald kept saying, "How you ended up outside of the club, I don't know."
But you still called security though. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
It was that fake ass heart to heart like drink that they had.
That was not a heart to heart at all.
That was like oh no, let's give the real tea now on camera.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that was. And we appreciated it.
Yeah.
Because I ate that shit up. I said, oh, so who did what? And then what happened?
And even in that, I felt like they were both wrong in their own way.
Oh, hell yeah. First of all, he knows, like, I don't care if you were invited on our, but that was a big ass birthday group trip to take. 26 people.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have 26 people that I could ever invite.
And 26 people to show up. How many did you invite for 26 to show up?
That's what I'm wondering. What was that group text like?
Yo.
Because we all know black people in a group trip text chain.
Yo.
Niggas drop out months in
advance or days in advance, depending.
Be like, I'm not coming. I ain't got it.
Actually, yeah.
And then that big ass house that they got. I hope production paid for that shit. You think they did?
Yeah, fully.
Oh, but now you know who I low key missed out now, who is not there. I'm happy he's not, but I low key kind of miss his energy. Jordan, the wannabe Drake nigga.
Jordan was smart.
He said, "This is not part of my brand."
He was already a villain. I feel like low key last season. Imagine this season.
You know why he didn't want to come back? Because I don't know. Do you remember what Miami said at the end of at the reunion episode? Somebody, I've been talking to somebody at this table. She said, "Who?
Somebody kissed me.
Who been doing what? Come on, Miami." I was like an owl. I was sitting in my house like, who?
Right.
Like, who you been fucking with? And when she said Jordan, all I can think of, I just turned my head and said, Bree, what you got to say? Because that's all I wanted to hear what Bree was going to say.
I feel for Bree. Because I've been feeling is she a Cancer? Because she seems like she has her heart on her sleeve. Like, she's so adorable to me.
I'm so excited to follow her little love journey this season.
Too.
Giving very messy. It's gonna get very messy.
I love it because she hooked her friends up with them 820 boys.
Oh yeah, she sure did. When they came through, it was a vibe. That New York trip was a vibe until the end.
Yeah, that is a vibe though. When people say, "Yo, bring your friends,"
when the
girls tell you,
"Bring your boys,"
yeah,
I'll bring my girls. That's the link energy. Up. That's the link up. Because it was giving.
Yes.
Because even the the non-single girls were like chatting, having a good time. Because there were also non-single dudes in the mix.
Yes, and it was just a fun time overall.
But then again,
the singles were out here.
But then we have to look at it with like, oh, that's TV though. That could low-key be like, hella fake.
Low-key casted.
I'm waiting for Twitter to expose all them niggas that was in that house.
This nigga don't
ain't that yo nigga?
He a struggling actor.
Baby, he ain't got no money. He lived with his mama.
Okay, he getting money from the shoot.
Girl, he
came to set that day.
He said, let me get my lineup. Let me get my, black puffer, because New Yorkers love their black puffers.
I'm here for Becky and all her flirty. And I was like, this is the energy we needed, Bex.
Becky said, I'm here to fuck. But it was the turn to Becky and Miami becoming friends.
Oh my God, my favorite arc.
I was like, ooh.
My favorite arc.
Enemies to friends?
I love it.
I just know there's going to be beef.
I didn't know they'd become friends so quick. Like, I didn't know they'd connect.
That was very quickly.
Because as soon as Miami was like, no, Becky was like, don't talk to me like that in front of my home. Miami was like, oh, we can go over there.
We can go down the street.
I can talk to you like that over there if that's what you prefer. I was like, oh, this ain't going nowhere.
I was like, oh, get the security ready. Get security ready.
But then they still managed to have like an intimate, like deep conversation with each other. And
then after she said all that, she goes, girl, what's wrong? I can tell there's something wrong with you. Like, I know it looks like there's something going on. And then I appreciate that she said, I may not be the person you want to open up to, and that's perfectly understandable. But you seem like you have something like you need to get off your chest. Like, what is it? What's going on?
And I feel like,
okay, Miami being the grown.
Yes.
And then when it came to the room selections in New York, and her,
I was like, please don't make this more than it needs to be. Oh my God.
They had to.
I was like, please don't.
But that's how every girl's trip is, though, right?
Oh my God, that's how I was like, where are your calm people in the group to be like, this don't take my room? No, I'm not asking you. take this room because we're not about to make this a thing.
But the thing was, I peeped it. I peeped the editing. During the whole room picking.
Oh,
because Ty Lynn was the one who put Bree's name on
and
that
they made sure
room.
to include that clip.
And they made sure to include that. And even Bree was like, Ty Lynn was the one who put my name on that room.
Yeah, because I was even wondering. I was like, did Miami choose a room? And then when I saw Miami coming upstairs asking about a room, I was like, oh no.
And then when she was like, yeah, let me not be the one who has to start this. I'm going to be a grown woman. I'm going to just take. But then Brianna should have just shut her mouth up.
I don't feel like Brianna was. I feel like it was kind of annoying because it was so passive.
It was like so, Miami, just tell me, what room is it? And, do
you want to switch?
Do you want
Girl, just tell her to take your room.
You could just. That's what I kept saying. But my thing is, Brianna and Amanda should have known.
Yeah. I understood
Amanda was very quiet. Amanda said,
exactly. Do
Amanda
one or
said,
the other. Be quiet or be like, take my room.
But don't be the one who's like, I can switch if you want. No, bitch. Either take it or either offer it or shut the hell up.
Yeah, because I feel like if anything, if I was Miami, that would have agitated me more. Like, keep saying this, like I told you it's good, and you keep kind of like antagonizing it. But you know who also was in the wrong for that?
Thailand.
Girl.
Thailand.
Why are you more upset than Miami?
Miami deaded that shit and was like, "It's over with. I'm good. I'm moving on. I don't mind sharing with the new girl. Fine. Okay." Thailand was like, "It's cool. It's cool. I don't want to." And now I see what Rob was saying. It's very much anti-Thailand.
Like, if you ruffle her feathers even a little bit,
it's very much against her.
If you want to have accountability, you need to have accountability over your feelings, because it's one thing to feel a kind of way for Bree, whatever, to keep saying this, but then for you to air it out, keep talking about it behind her back.
That's the thing. And then air it out to the entire group.
Yes. And you're like, oh, it's not even that deep, so I'm not going to talk to her about it. Clearly,
I'm just here to focus on my business, girl.
It's that deep if you're talking to everybody else about it.
Why do I feel like there was a producer in her ear? Like, so how do you feel about this whole room situation?
Right,
I feel
can you talk to so-and-so about how that made you feel?
There was definitely whoever that producer was, girl, you did your job. You did your job because you gave us the tea.
It's so messy.
I love it. I'm eating it up.
I love Thailand. I love, especially season 1. I just knew. I was like,
season 1 Thailand was good. Ooh. Season 2 Thailand is gearing up to be very much not the fan favorite.
Yeah, I think because she's opening up more. Her true feelings about things are being seen more. Before we kind of just saw her as the professional girl, but now we're seeing her as also the emotions behind who she is. And it's also all of y'all are so wrong in so many ways, though it's kind of annoying.
That whole entire friend group is hilarious to me.
They are.
Because but I love to watch a fucking drama.
It's
I'm excited for this season. I hope if you haven't watched it yet, the first 4 seasons are out now on HBO Max.
First 4 seasons?
Issa, if you want to sponsor this segment of this podcast.
4 episodes of season 2.
Wait, what did I say?
4 seasons.
Oh, haha.
Not too
first
much.
4 episodes.
We wish.
We're praying.
We wish.
Oh, if only. But yes, the first 4 episodes are out on HBO Max. Watch, come back and listen, and then tell us what y'all thought. We want to know because we have our opinions about the shit that be going on this damn show.
Bruh. I'm low-key every episode I need to okay, so
we are texting every motherfucking we are pausing the shit full on, be like, girl, can you believe they said that? Oh my god, how could she do that? Just like we did season 1, and it's gonna be a good season.
It's gonna be great. Once we're on Sweet Life ATL, hey,
yes, Issa,
that's only fair.
Issa, we're trying to get on, Sweet Life ATL once you franchise this bitch.
Exactly. Bring some diaspora. You gotta have some differences.
Girl, we have different stories to tell, and Atlanta's a vibe in itself.
Atlanta's a whole vibe. So imagine Atlanta vibe with the African vibe. Hey,
let me tell you, the way it would be.
No, actually, you can't have all of my friends on there.
No, but that's the thing, though. Imagine if it was some of our friend groups, girl, they could not we could not keep I would be in those confessionals
oh my god, if they followed us during some of my party,
ma'am, those are Patreon stories only. we have to get release permission for some of those stories,
right?
But I'm I think ATL and this a very diverse diaspora and friend group would be very interesting to see.
I think so.
Because I would love
Oh my god, that'd be so much fun.
I would love to be on it.
Same.
I would eat that fucking show
I
up.
feel like we'd make great entertainment.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I would start fighting with everybody.
Okay.
That's my thing. Okay, this is what I've always said though. If I was ever on reality TV show, and this to all my friends, so y'all can't be like, oh my god, Brian is so different than when I. No, I'm letting y'all know now. If I was ever on a reality TV show, I would want to be the person people love to hate watch.
I'm gonna be the Nene Leaks.
Oh hell yeah!
New York.
I'd be like, girl, so I was out the other day with so and so, and she said da 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 da. But like, I thought we was cool. You were like, she said what about who? Where? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I'll be the pot stirrer. I'd be like, I want everyone to just when they tune in, they hate me, but they love to watch.
Yes, I could totally see that.
Oh, I've said it now, and I've proclaimed it. If I'm ever on a reality TV show, so don't come on. So don't get on if you ever on a reality TV show with me. Don't ever be on there. Don't ever be on there. Be like,
prepared.
I'm here to give the audience.
Don't throw that away. That's recycling.
I'm here to give the audience what they need, what they came for, which is what I think this season Thailand is doing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But moving on to other things in Black entertainment, what's happening?
Okay, I don't know if this should be like Black entertainment or like I should have talked about this with what's plaguing the girls, but Chloe and Normani are in their clapback season, and I love it. Honey,
clapping the fuck back.
They're saying you're not just gonna continue to talk trash about us, and us just keep quiet and keep pretty.
Period.
Because they have been dragging the girls like incredibly.
I saw.
Chloe, I don't like your music. Why you keep putting out all this trash? Why are you experimenting? Normani, why aren't you putting anything out? Why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you out here?
Somebody said that I saw this. I think it was Chloe who tweeted this. She was like, "Yeah, I make music off of the Empire label."
Yeah, Chloe's just kind of like feeding off of it now, like trolling it.
But when she put out that little tweet, that 140 characters, and she was like, first y'all didn't like, how I was coming out. Now
no, she said, first y'all said I couldn't sing.
Right. First y'all said I couldn't sing. Now y'all saying y'all don't like my music. Y'all don't fuck with the music I'm putting out. Can't win with y'all. And her sister retweeted that shit. She said, who said what?
She put that, what's her name? Not Natalie, but Megan, I think from Bad Girls Club, when she was ready to jump all the girls in the house GIF. And I was like, yes, Hallie.
Because one thing about,
this is what we expect.
Because if you've ever seen any of their lives together, Hallie be the one ready to jump at the girls in
always.
Comments. She rides for her sister hard. And exactly. I love that about her.
As you should.
I'm glad she's finally starting to clap back. Because when she did that, that was that challenge on TikTok. It was like the drop it.
Oh yeah, whatever.
With the red, whatever, and like people were like, "Girl, why you putting up?" And people were like eating her up, and she was like, I just
like she didn't win and shut down that entire challenge, but whatever.
Okay, she kept very quiet after that, and was just like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna keep it cute. But her sister was very much like, leave my motherfucking sister alone. Or
as
else...
she said in the live, say something again.
Period.
Say something again.
But I'm happy that the girls are clapping back. I feel like fans nowadays have been very. They feel like they have a lot of access to, I guess just because like celebrities have to be on social media in order to stay relevant, fans feel like they have unlimited access and can say whatever the fuck they want to a lot of celebrities and a lot of their stands. And sometimes it just be like, y'all do way too fucking much. Y'all are right and kicking, screaming, crying, throwing up in the comments.
Right.
Like, huh?
Like, relax. Like, Normani just said, shut the fuck up. That's all she said. That's shut the fuck up.
But in all honesty, though, Normani, I've been waiting for this fucking album, girl.
But it's one thing to say I'm waiting on this album and be like, Normani, every time she tweets something or puts something out, she has a photo. Normani, shut up. We don't want to hear nothing from you unless it's a song. I don't know why you doing shit. You ain't doing shit with yourself. Blah, blah, blah. Like, can she live her life? Can she put out music on her own timeline?
That is, but I think for her, it's more of like a creative team kind of issue.
The thing is, it's all speculation. We don't know if it's creative. We don't know if it's personal.
But I thought we knew it was because of creative. Because her,
I just feel like there's so many layers that are probably not public to it. and people are just like down her throat about it.
No,
It's
because
like you
remember
don't
she had
know
to
what she
pay
got
for
going
her own
on.
production when she performed at the MTV Music Video Awards,
Yeah,
and she had to like beg them to let her perform.
yeah, but I feel like that was just like one instance. Like we don't fully know the layers of why she hasn't put stuff out.
No, but it's been like confirmed that like there's been issues with like her creative team, like not wanting her to put certain music out. I don't know if it's because of label wise or what, but either way, Normani put out some SoundCloud shit. Cause even JoJo was cause JoJo was putting out SoundCloud stuff when she couldn't record. Cause remember she had a terrible recording deal, she couldn't put out music at all.
Yeah,
So she was just releasing shit on SoundCloud. Girl, we'll still listen to your shit on SoundCloud.
yeah,
Niggas still get on there. We'll still vibe out there.
yeah. I feel like there could be layers to this shit though.
Well, whatever it is, leave the girls alone.
Leave Chloe and Normani alone.
We just need to just put the sheet over us and just like put dark, the girls who get it. Chris Cocker.
Yeah, they're clapping back, rightfully so, I think.
As they should.
Yeah.
The fans have gotten out of control.
A little bit.
It's
Not
been
too much
it's
of
a
these
bit
black
much.
women. Come on.
No, period.
Right.
But
before we go, I want to introduce a new segment called What's Happening in the World. Well, I don't know if that's the final title, but that's what we're going to call it today. Because today, or I guess yesterday, technically, or when y'all are listening to this, Tuesday, Kenya's polls officially closed because they're electing a new president.
Boy, why do I feel like this man has been in office since like I was a child?
Whole life, right? Like
it's been 10 years.
No, who do like is this not a dictatorship? Like
it's
hasn't
giving
been there our whole life.
No, it's low-key giving nepotism because
Oh yeah.
Wasn't his daddy his
daddy was the first. Odinga, who's one of the candidates, his dad was the deputy president.
Yeah.
For the first.
No, but Raila has been trying to run and win this goddamn presidency
that
for
also
as long
feels like for my whole
I
life.
can remember.
Yeah.
Every year, this man, every 5 years, this man is on the back. So for those of y'all who don't know, the Kenyan presidency terms, it's 5 years, not 4. So this man has been climbing up the goddamn ladder trying to get in there.
Is it 5?
Yes. That's why it feels like so long.
It feels so long.
Because I think when we left Kenya, I think the late President Kibaki was president. And I remember actually going to the polls with my mom with her to vote for him in office. And so when he won, it was a whole deal. And so when the current president took over, or when he was elected, I think this is like his 3rd term. Honestly, it feels like
he started in 2007, right? 2000. So 12, 2017, 2022. Okay, something's not.
It has been. That's what I'm saying. He's been serving 3 years. My thing is, I always thought it was only it was a limit of 2 terms, 2 consecutive terms. I don't know what happened. I guess he was very popular. Wink, wink. He greased the right pig. And he got elected for a 3rd term. That's why a lot of people are just like, they need him out. But yeah.
Constitutional.
But on top of the whole election thing, there's also the tribalism that comes with it, as always.
Yeah.
With the 2 candidates. I think it's because a lot of times the past.
And the Luo, is it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
But
I mean, 2007 was like a really violent year.
I remember vividly how bad that was.
Yeah. Because in 2007, we were like children, and we still
remember the hurt.
In tune with like what's going on in Kenya.
Because we had just come here too, so we were kind of still in contact with a lot of our family members back home, like because we're invested.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's always turmoil within. I mean, I feel like it was only recently in the U.S. these past couple elections that you're just like noticing,
like getting like riots and stuff.
Yeah, but like for us, it's slowly that's kind of always been the thing.
It's like expected.
Yeah, it's like, but I don't know. I've really been trying to keep my eyes away from the polls because I know like it's gonna get so. There's already so much else going on in the world, and like trying to keep up with news back at home is also like on top of another ordeal, but
Yeah, that's
it seems
also
like it hasn't been that crazy.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That it's not gonna be too
Once
violent or
the
anything.
winner's announced, there's no shadiness that I've heard going on yet, because
I mean,
the corruption
it's
alone.
yeah. There's already a certain foundation of corruption.
If he gets
So
elected,
like anything.
but I don't think he's running this year, is he?
No.
He
It's
doesn't
just
have.
Odinga and Ruto.
Oh, that's the. I was like trying to remember the other guy's name. Okay, well, prayers to all y'all out there.
Yeah, it's hard to like navigate how to talk about Kenyan politics or like politics when you're part of the
Where do you
diaspora.
even begin?
Yeah, because it's like you want to be tuned in, or you may want to be tuned in, but also you have to recognize there's only a certain impact it has on you because you're not living their day-to-day life, so you
Yeah,
can't know, even if you can research all you want about it.
you can't really know until like you're actually in the thick of it.
Yeah, so it's like I want to like see. I'm like, oh, I want to know about the elections, and I want to have the opportunity to vote, but I'm like, I don't live there, and is that even my place
Well, apparently
to?
they were opening up the polls to like members of the diaspora in Kenya to be
Yeah,
able to vote on the elections. But then I think there was like a lot of pushback because they were like, well, why would they vote on issues and things
that
that
don't
don't
affect
directly affect them
directly. Yeah,
so much? But
which I get.
I mean,
Like there's just like there's two sides, to
it's so
it.
weird that like my first voting experience was like here in America
Mm,
as opposed to like in my own
at
country's
home.
elections.
Yeah,
I don't know.
same. Because even I had to wait to even be able to vote
Oh
here.
yeah.
I've only been able to vote here recently, but I still voted here first before there, where I was legal much earlier.
Girl, you had the choice. You just didn't.
I just didn't because I didn't know enough about it. I'm not
I mean,
there
no, I
every
don't. I wouldn't
day.
fault you though.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm not gonna vote. But you know what I would do ideally
Hmm.
is when I'm rich, I want to just donate some money, not to the government, none of that.
To the right campaign.
Like, no, not even politically. Like, to like, I don't want to be that person. I don't know if it sounds cliche, but to like grassroots organizations that I feel like are
Yeah, girl, ain't none of those
actually,
out there. Sorry.
I know, but that's the thing. You
But I
have
feel
to
like
like give enough to certain individuals and hope that they build something, because like right now I feel like it's like with the US. If you want stuff to change, you got to demolish all this stuff down, and who has the
tear it
power
the
to do
fuck
that
down.
and build it back up from scratch? But you know what we can do is try to build certain individuals who maybe have a better vision than
But
what we have right now.
I think there's so much potential in that country for like, especially the youth of that country to mobilize. Because I feel like there's so much lost opportunity for them.
Yeah,
But
it's
then I always, here's my thing. I always hate trying to speak on shit
yes.
happening there because then I sound like a white person
Yeah, it's
trying to
like the
speak on about like a
poor
third world country.
turn
But like
around.
even the little time that I did spend there speaking to like my cousins and stuff and like, what it's like being somebody our age,
Mhm.
dealing with the issues and like the everyday stuff that's like, you know, yeah, we may deal with
Happening.
unemployment here, but it's like their unemployment, it's like way
It's
worse.
different.
There's no government assistance and when it comes to the stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's no systems in place to protect the people as, they're all in place for the people in power to make money in no matter what. Because even the whole like construction of like the super highway and all that shit was
Oh yeah.
already corrupt enough. So it's
Yeah.
like it's always weird trying to speak on specific topics and when you're asked about them by like people who are not from there, it's always like, ooh, I don't know what to say, but at the same time, I
Right.
kind of
Like
have
I
to
have
represent
feelings towards it. Yeah. Then you're like, as the Kenyan
as the
here,
as
as
the
the
only
African.
representative of
Right.
your country. It's like, but I think, but like I was saying, I think there's definitely, I think it's just a lack of direction for a lot of the youth in that country of like how to mobilize. I've seen like a lot of small grassroots movements because like when I was there in 2019, there was a I think it was a bill or like a law that was to be voted on by like members of like parliament. Is it parliament or like the government to like
Parliament.
repeal it about like criminalizing gay sex, like same sex between
Mm.
yeah. And there was a lot of protests from like LGBTQ people within Kenya, like wanting this to pass, and like they organized, led protests, like try to get as much information out there and try to get, you know, try to get the right influence into
For it to not
for it
pass?
to not for it to be
Repealed?
decriminalized. Yeah, and
Oh, okay,
repealed.
okay.
And it was like, I think it was like there was a whole campaign. It was like repeal 12124 or something. That was the law. Unfortunately, it didn't pass. I mean, it wasn't repealed. They did rule to keep it, and it's still criminalized. But so there's small instances that you hear about when it comes to mobilizing and like going, forth and trying to make political change within young people, which is always like so sad that it's the youth that have to come in and try and rescue.
Yeah, it's always the youth, no matter where it is. Like, if the young people aren't tuned in, then ain't nothing changing.
But that was my first instance of like seeing like actual, you know, kind of people like us, like just like how we were doing with like the Black Lives Matters protests in 2020, similar things happening, kind of parallels. And I was like, okay, so this is possible. So what if we take this kind of energy and this kind of, momentum and apply it to like bigger issues? And I feel like that transition sometimes is where things get lost a lot of the times.
Yeah.
It's like trying to move from those small organized groups into bigger ones, because then comes, well, I don't trust you, because then comes in the tribalism. It's like, well, I don't trust Kikuyu to deal with the funds for this program, or to be able to, apply the right, to put them in the right hands, da, da, da. And so it just becomes like a whole issue, and then it just
Like
falls apart
you want to have
before,
unity, but there's so many different factions, and like
and it's all due to colonialism and white people.
Oh.
It all, no, but literally every issue can be traced right back to colonialism and
I ain't denying
the
that,
white man.
But yeah, it's just a lot. I'm just excited and nervous to see what this means for Kenya.
Well, big ups to whenever the results come out.
Yeah, but I feel like over there is like also just like in America, it's just like the presidential, yeah, they matter, but like what's going on locally is probably what actually
a lot of other people care about.
Like what needs to be on the forefront.
Oh, hell yeah.
But don't do me like Jackie, honey. I ain't trying to act like I know more than I actually do. Please don't.
Not Jackie.
Don't get me over that.
Listen, poor Jackie.
Like now, I feel like the people, the diaspora versus the natives, have been arguing on my timeline about everything since that happened, and it's not they don't even care about Jackie anymore.
No.
Now
it's
just like, how dare you, diaspora, always want to do this?
Oh, y'all always
people from there always want to do that. It's like, y'all, wait.
Have you heard what the I heard this like when I was in Kenya. I was like, do you know what they call the diasporans when, like how everybody comes for, Deti December back to the continent? Apparently in Kenya they call it snow bunnies. The snow bunnies are back
for episode 11.
No, literally, like,
but I don't understand. Like, okay, I get it. We have differences, but why does it always have to be some on superior, inferior type stuff? This is what's wrong with y'all. Always trying to do this. Oh, this is what's wrong with y'all. Like,
y'all think y'all so much better than us because y'all out there.
Why y'all think y'all are better? You don't even know this. Y'all don't even know that. But it's like, okay, we don't know. That doesn't make anybody better than the other. It's just different, and that's why I can't stand Earth. Everything gotta be one is better than trash. The other. Everything is trash.
Everything is trash.
We always gotta argue our differences by saying, what's wrong with y'all? Like, why are y'all like this?
I think that I don't know what it is. I think in just I'll just say it all goes back to fucking colonialism and white people.
I mean, it was classism then too. Like,
yeah, but we were fighting like on different levels. But
yeah,
if you look at each argument, it's all based in just like,
I mean, yeah, the freaking colonists set the tone for how the world is right now.
Because even if you look at the whole issue between like Kikuyus and Luos and every other tribe in Kenya, the issue is never like, oh, we hate you for this core reason. It's because, well, when the colonizers left and decided to divide up the land, they gave the largest tribe the equal amount of land to the population.
I hate it here.
So then they felt, well, our empire or like our tribe had way more properties. So why are you all just grouping us all just because we're, from the derived from the Bantus? Da, da, da.
Mhm.
So see, back to colonialism. And
I mean, yeah, they mess all this stuff up. I mean, maybe Ethiopia is the only place that I don't know.
I'm sure they got beef over
But
there
I'm
too.
sure there's some like kind of domino effect. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to bring it up. Like Kenya, shout out to y'all for having, your presidential elections.
Let's keep it civil, cute, guys. Let's keep it cute.
Keep it cute. But even if you don't, I mean,
don't be riding in the streets.
I wouldn't say that because when people were running in the streets over here, I wasn't saying don't do it.
Oh, that's facts. They're not as facts.
Because
we was out there with our, signs and shit. Not gonna lie. We went to a couple.
I wasn't out there. They were tearing my job up though. And I was
oh yeah.
That got them on the news. That got them when you're destroying a news station, that will get you on the news.
Didn't you have to work from home that day?
Yeah, they tried to have me come in. They tried to tell me come in, literally as it's happening. My friend was over there sending me pictures of them,
like, girl,
throwing bricks at the sign, and they're like,
"Girl, we at your job."
Like, oh, so you don't think you can drive here? I had to have my sister help me curate a message. Like, how can I tell them? Hell no.
While the cop car burns in front of your.
Right? Hey guys, can you guys just scoot over a little bit so I can pull in? Support you guys so much. Yeah, good job. Fight for what you believe in.
As a black person too, they can be like, "You really?
They gonna
really?
kick me.
I'm like, really, girl? We flipping your car over. Period."
Like, that's what she deserves.
But well, good luck to the entire country of Kenya during this time in the elections.
Shout out to our motherland.
Not you. Put your hearts up.
I feel like what's that one movie where he found out he was Irish? Your land is mine.
Fucking Luck of the Irish on Disney. Courtney, that used to be your movie.
Should we start singing?
That used to be Courtney's movie.
Really?
Do you even know the Kenya national anthem?
Hey, whoa! Not too much from the studio audience. Y'all are to be seen. Heard.
Nah, tell it like it is, girl.
What's the Kenyan national anthem?
Girl, I don't know that shit.
You don't know with the lion. Ain't it the one with the video of the lion? Y'all know the animated line I'm talking about.
You're actually canceled.
Y'all know the animated line I'm talking about.
That is not the Kenyan anthem. That's not the Kenyan national anthem.
I know that's not.
That's the diasporian children of immigrant Kenyans anthem, but not the actual national. You wrong for that. And
I'm not wrong for that.
And if this goes out to any Kenyans who are listening to this in Kenya, they finna eat your ass up for that.
Eat me up.
Go ahead. Her Twitter. Her Twitter handle is @WAM.
Who said I know everything? I know what my parents taught me growing up, and that was my national anthem.
I wish I knew the Kenyan national anthem. I used to know it because we used to have to recite it like in private school every morning at assembly.
Wow, see, I didn't even go to school to learn it. You learned it and you don't even know it. Shame. Hey, but you want to talk about other people.
It's been 20 plus years.
It's been 20 years. Now there's excuses. Hey. Anyways.
Cancel her in the Twitter, guys. In the Twitter.
I was going to say don't drag us. And you over here talking about
drag her.
Anyways, I never claimed to know everything. So.
It's all right. It's okay.
Whatever. Y'all go vote. If you're in Kenya, go vote. If you're in America, elections are coming up in a couple months. Go vote.
Yes, the primaries. Voice your concerns.
Local elections, especially here in Georgia, you can start voting as early as October.
Let's keep it blue, y'all.
Get it going. I didn't say that, but keep going.
What do you mean? You didn't say all that.
I didn't say keep it blue.
Oh, are we not supposed? Let me not share political.
No, not even that.
Oh,
they all messed up. So
yeah, fuck Nancy Pelosi, honestly.
Dang, Nancy catching strays.
Nah, she know what she did. I'm kidding. No,
anyways,
but
y'all,
participate in your in the political verse, y'all.
Yeah, I know this mess is tiring though, so.
On that note,
yeah, because I'm about to get real dark and deep.
It's been we gonna get there one day or another. We're gonna have a real in-depth Untitled African podcast brings you
We're tired of everything in this world.
Everything's trash.
Everything is trash.
And on that note, y'all, thank you for tuning in to episode 11 of the Untitled Africans podcast. We love y'all for listening. We love y'all for watching. Wherever you listening and watching from, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, Audible, YouTube.
All the things.
All them things.
Podcast
we love y'all.
Addict.
And we love y'all. We thank y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, comment, send us your thoughts. Hit us up on Instagram, DMs, Twitter. We in there. Not on Facebook though. Oh, all of our handles are Untitled Africans Podcast.
Untitled Pod.
Untitled African Pod. Hit us.
Africans.
Untitled Africans Pod. Damn.
Untitled. I'm just fucking.
Bitch, go to the Instagram on the link tree. Period. You gonna find all them shit.
Bye.
Bye. We out.